Hello everyone, this is the Hunter Reservation application I developed for Indian Bayou Wildlife Management Area. It's rudimentary, but I think it serves a purpose. There's some backhand calculations that need to be done to calculate the distances between coordinates, which I'm hiring a developer to do. But this should give us a pretty good template of where it should be and what it would look like once fully developed on the back end. This is just a Google map. You can select either map format or satellite. Here's some hunter location reservations already selected. And if I scroll up a bit, you'll see that the identifying information down here for each selected reservation. The data would include a vessel identification number, the hunter name of hunter number 1, 2, and 3, up to 3 hunters. That could be 4 depending upon who ultimately makes that decision. Then you'd have a confirmation number return. In this case, it would be number 3 for this location. This location also gives you the actual latitude, longitudinal degrees in the correct format. It also identifies the type of hunter request from the options waterfowl hunt, turkey hunt, or I forget what the deer hunt. There could be many others like that as well. The last parameter identified is created date. That gives you the time and the date when the hunter made the reservation. The web portal for this I haven't developed yet, but it should be simple to do. I've done them before with other types of applications. It shouldn't be too difficult. But the most difficult thing is when a hunter makes a reservation, he selects a spot which should automatically populate the parameters for latitude and longitude. But the most difficult part about this is calculating the distances from a previously reserved location to make sure it's more than 200 yards away or 300 yards away, whichever distance the ultimate authority decides is it should be. So that's a tricky complication involving haversine calculations, which I don't know that much about, but it's based upon the radius of the Earth and degrees and latitude and longitude. So there are easily available scripts for that, but how to implement that, I'm not really sure how to do it. So to add a location, you'd simply, now this is not the final word on this, on how this is going to work, but in this particular interface, one would simply select add a location, select the latitude. I'm going to just 2222. It might not show up close to the other one, but you'll get the general. And then this is a negative number here, 91, which is where Indian Bayou is. 224231, vehicle identification number. LA, some random number here. Hunter would be Kalen Meir. Hunter number 2 would be let's see, Woody Buster. And you can see there's a place for another hunter. A type of reservation, this is a waterfowl hunt, turkey hunt. No, this is a waterfowl hunt. This is just an extra one that I was trying to do something with, but it didn't work. So we save the location request, and we've succeeded. So we go back to our dashboard, and hopefully it'll appear. Yeah, there it is, right there. As you can see, there's Kalen Meir's name, so forth. Now this is, obviously I didn't know what coordinates to put in to make them relevant to these, but It's a good enough example of what this type of interface could do. The objective of which, of course, is to eliminate the race at the launch to a site only to find 4 other people there. If we can do this online, say reservations open at 1 in the morning or 4 o'clock in the afternoon the previous day, everybody goes to his computer, reserves a spot, he either gets a confirmation that that's where you're hunting, or that it's rejected if it's closer than 200 yards, in which case you would make another selection. The distance would be given, how close you were to the previous one, so you would know how far away to do the subsequent reservation. And then you would get a confirmation of that if it weren't too close to another. Or the option would be to let everyone know where you're hunting, just like it appears here. I don't have any problem with that, because nothing is secret anymore. Everybody knows where these places are, and I don't think there would be any harm in just letting everybody see the reservation. We clear out every day for each day's hunt. Now, the details of enforcement, of course, have to be worked out. I suggested perhaps with this hunter reservation number, you maintain that in your possession with a printout of this map showing where your location is and your longitude and latitude numbers, and the game wardens just spot check the area to make sure everybody's where he's supposed to be. If somebody confronts you, you show them your reservation. If you don't know where you're going, the onus is on you to know exactly where you should be. Now, you might pick a general area that you know and select it. You might not be exactly on that spot, but if you're close enough, I think you would be within the you know, the right area, so you wouldn't be in violation of any requirement that you hunt at your confirmed spot. So hopefully this would eliminate the hurry up to the launch. The benefit of this also would be if someone from Baton Rouge or even New Orleans were to hunt the area, they can make a reservation the day before and be confident of the fact that that's where they can hunt. It's no different than rushing to a spot, only you just rush to enter the quay to make a selection. Now, if your selection is rejected the first time, you don't lose your spot in the quay, in the queue, whatever you call it. You then make another until your selection is confirmed. Now you have a time limit on that'll time you out if you make too many selections or you don't make another selection in time, and then you fall to the bottom of the list again, and you have to continue so forth. But I don't suspect this would be too congested a site so that we would have any data conflicts or data log jams. So anyway, that's kind of what it looks like. You can see the raw data here. It's showing all the details. It shows exactly when the reservation is made, who it is, and a hunter identification number. Now this may include other identifying information, as a Louisiana hunter's license number, last 4 of your social, anything, or your driver's license, anything that you can identify the hunter or his boat and his boat. Now, the important that you have the boat numbers here, identifying information regarding that, so that because that is the key. The boat itself doesn't care who's in it, but that boat is going to be in that spot, and that's the reservation for that spot for that boat. So whatever data identifies the applicant with that boat would be required, such as, like I said, social security number or date of birth or something like that, in addition to the name. So essentially that's what this is. I think this would work fantastically at Indian Bayou, and I think I'm going to get support. Now, I've already contracted with an Odesk programmer to write this code, this interface, this API to collect this data, regenerate analyze the longitude and latitude, and then generate a confirmation or a rejection. That back-end work is going to be done shortly. So anyway, this is it. Thought I'd give you a good video presentation of the interface as it is temporarily set up now.